Hi everyone, my name is Shreya and I have total 3 years of experience in automation testing profile, and I want to thank WIT, that is a Women in Testing campaign, for allowing me to share a few words on automation testing and their benefit in upcoming future. So I would begin with one of the question, that why automation testing. So basically, automation testing is something that you don't need to put extra effort on. Suppose you have an application which got upgraded quarterly. As we know, we have various ERP application like Oracle Fusion, Workday, and SAP. There are many applications that got upgraded quarterly after like 3 to 4 months. So it is quite impossible to perform a manual testing on such kind of ERP application, because we have a lots of test cases, like two 2000 or 3000 test cases we have across these application. You cannot go and perform manually after each and every upgrade. So in this case, we should go for automation testing. Software testing needs to be executed every time after the code is modified, or if any web application got upgraded, then the software testing needs to be done. And it could be the possibility that you need to test your script across a different operating system and the hardware configuration, which is quite difficult to test while performing it manually, because you cannot test some test cases across different across different operating system, or across different sort of the hardware configuration. So it is quite time consuming. Also it is costly. So in order to reduce the time and the cost, automation testing come into the picture. Using the automation testing, you can run your script over and over again. Also, the automation testing can reduce the execution time from days to hour. So automation testing is having various benefit. Like you can schedule your job anytime. If you want to run your execution at 12 a.m. in the night, and so you can do it quite very well using the automation testing. Also, there is a reusability of this step, you can say. If you want to perform a same step again, then that could also be done in the automation testing. Also, it is very powerful regarding a test report. You can integrate your automation testing script to the Jenkins in order to produce a good and very attractive report, and you can give that to the client. Or you can also use your test ng for report purpose, and the extend report, many things that you can do with your automated script that you have made. Also, it is having an ability to perform to perform your test cases on a multiple operating system, that you can do easily by using an automation testing. You can use your grid in order to schedule your job across the different operating system, the hardware, and it can test easily there. Also, it is having a parallel execution. You can execute parallelly your job very easily. You don't need extra resource or extra time to do this. So it is very nice thing that you can go for the automation testing. It is very reliable, and it is like it take very less time to run your test cases. Thank you. That is all from my side. I hope this is something that could help you out. So thank you.
I am Mona Jain. I have 6+ years of experience in software testing. I put up in Delhi. First of all, I am thankful and happy to have an opportunity to be sharing my thoughts with you all. Now I am here to speak on automation. What is automation? What are its benefits? And blah blah blah. So everyone may have their own definition of automation. For me, if I put up in words, automation is the process of uh, utilizing the power of machines, the software tools to execute the test with minimal human intervention. And for this purpose, we have many tools available in the market like QTB, Selenium, and others. There are certainly many benefits of using the automation, and I will cover the three benefits that I think are the top three benefits of the automation. So the number one is faster results. Automation, to say it precisely, automation results are faster than manual execution wherever we have the repetitive task with reusable test data. Let's get into this through an example. I have an application of doing login with different credentials, and I need to do the login, say, number of times, 50 times, 100 times. So in this scenario, automation comes to my rescue. The results are faster compared to the manual execution. The second benefit that I would say is accuracy. Automation results are accurate compared to the manual execution when we talk about complexity in complex scenarios. So human minds are not perfect at all the things. We all must agree this. For example, I have a test cases where I need to perform some calculations, complex calculations, like I have to multiply 28913 with 3645. In this scenario, there is always a chance of miscalculation through human or manual resources. And also, it's going to be take much longer compared to the automation script. So automation results are more accurate compared to the manual execution in complex cases. Number three benefit of automation is reliability and reasonability. So when I say this, it means it is always better to have a reliability on the automation scripts rather than manual resources. And it's applicable for long-term projects when there's a lot of uncertainties, and we all must agree, correct me if I'm wrong, that human is the most uncertain thing in this world. Let's consider this through an example. I have a long-term project with 11 manual QA, and at some point in time, 9 out of 11 QAs are not available. Some of them may have leave the project. Some are on holiday, and maybe some other reasons, but they are not available. So one will still be able to manage the project with 2 QA resources available if they have already created the automation script. All the repetitive work, all the old work can be taken care by the automation scripts, and the 2 other manual resources can focus on some logical testing of the project. Those 2 resources can also run those scripts 24 hours a day without scripts being tired. So it is also a better approach here that instead of hiring 3 manual QA resources to execute the test cases 24 hours, I run the script 24 hours. So it's reasonable to have a reliability on the machine whenever possible in long-term and uncertain projects. So while I'm appreciating the automation a lot, I should also highlight one point here, that automation is a big help, it's a big support to manual QA, but it is never the complete replacement for manual QA. I should say That success comes when we have a perfect balance between the technology and the human resource. Let automation do handle all the repetitive work, all the work that makes you tired, and let the user, the manual QA, do the logical testing, intelligent testing, experience-based testing. Let's put him all his energy into the fresh thing. So automation is a help, is a support, but it is not the replacement for QA. Thank you for listening to me. Have a happy Monday. Have a happy week. Thanks again.